friends, today we are going to discuss what is antimalarial drugs and pregnancy safety. Despite the need for safe and effective antimalarial drugs for use in pregnancy, the pharmaceutical industry is reluctant to develop drugs specifically for this indication, and in almost all the cases in which a new drug is being developed, use pregnancy is contraindicated. This situation indicates the difficulties, risks, and costs associated with proving human safety throughout pregnancy by the use of traditional designed clinical trials. In the case of malarial pregnancy, the assessment of its risks caused by drugs administration is further compounded by the lack of quality baseline data on birth outcomes within target population. Now, preclinical and clinical drug safety. Preclinical toxicology and, more importantly, preclinical reproductive toxicology are prerequisite to modern day drug registration. Provide some measure of potential human risks. However, these models are not always predictive and can never replace clinical experience. Now, 4-aminoquinolines. Chloroquine, extensively used in pregnancy, is generally thought to be safe for mother and fetus at the therapeutically recommended dose. Treatment of Plasmodium in Kenya and Tanzania have indicated the drug to be safe, although with the problem of treatment failure because of parasite resistance. The use of chloroquine and amiodarone in pregnancy may be acceptable, but widespread resistance in P. falciparum severely limits their use in most areas of the world. Use against other malarial species is possible, although recent reports of chloroquine resistance Plasmodium vivax in South Asia needs careful monitoring. Now, quinolines, methanols, and related drugs. The preclinical toxicity of quinine, including reproductive toxicity, has been studied in various species with some evidence of xenotoxicity reported in the mouse. Studies in rats, dogs, and primates have generally concluded that quinine does not have selected toxic effects on the fetus and does not induce malformation, with the exception of the study reporting congenital malformation in the pups of female rats treated quinine. Now, drug interactions. Antimalarial drugs interactions are important to define. For example, inducers of cytochrome P450 enzyme CYP3A4 such as rifampicin and anticoagulant drugs accelerate the clearance of quinine and mefloquine with resultant lower drug concentration and hence a greater chance of treatment failure. Studies of synergy or antagonism between antiretrovirals or antimalarials are also essential to ensure effective and safe malarial case management, intermediate preventive treatment, and HIV treatment for pregnant women. Conclusion: P. falciparum malarial remains in a potential late yet treatable disease. However, we remain ignorant of the best treatments. Use of antimalarial drugs in pregnant women continue to be a problem in which the risks to the woman and fetus are not completely known. More information on the correct doses to be given to pregnant women desperately needs large-scale trials and T-market surveillance system to monitor drug safety in pregnancy are required. Thanks for watching.